Man, to be honest with you, I'm about sick of this new generation just acting all violent and shit. Like, all they talk about is violence, sex, and smoking and shit. I'm sick of this fucking new generation. This new generation needs to end, to be honest. We need a better generation than a violent generation and degenerates. Because I think this generation is full of degenerates, to be honest.
Trust me, we know you don't fuck with people from your school.
Yeah, because it's really bullshit that these fucking kids like decide to start fights on some over some smallest shit for no absolutely reason. And not just that, like why can't kids be positive? Like why can't they just hug each other out and just respect each other instead of like trying to kill each other, trying to hurt each other? Like this shit is bullshit to be honest. Like why can't they talk about something else besides fighting? Like besides like talking about jumping people. Like we all can talk about WWE like MMA, but we shouldn't like be balling up our fists and be abusing it and trying to punch others and stuff. Like I know this sounds pacifistic, but like violence is not the answers to everything, to be honest. I mean, like, if you had to defend yourself, then we all know why. Because like that kid literally decided to put his hands on you, but still, like these kids like don't know like when to keep their hands to themselves. Like it's full of degenerates, and we got these young females, like that's trying to act all tough, like trying to act all men's and shit. But it's bullshit, bro. It's bullshit. But yet like the moment you realize that when you're defending yourself, you get jumped for that in Philadelphia. It is bullshit, man. It is bullshit. First off, your voice has changed. And yes, you got a point. Y'all don't fuck with people from my school because like my school is one of the most violent school that I ever went to. Everywhere I go, I see a fight almost every day, and we hear people like talk about the same shit for no absolutely reason. Like we are about to go into the next year, 2025, and there's still some kids that would have jumped me over what happened on December 6th, Thursday. It was on Thursday I got jumped when I had body slammed this kid because I was defending myself and he was putting his hands on me. And now there's niggas that are trying to knuckle with me. Like, bro, it is 2025. And I bet like they're talking about like bringing a gun to school and then trying to shoot me and shit because they know they can't beat me physically. This is the problem. Like we did not come here. Like God did not make us to be violent. He made us to actually represent him. Like our personality, our character. Like we supposed to be humble. We supposed to love each other, not hate on each other and try to be violent on each other. Like what is going on with the United States? It has become corrupted. It's become corrupted to be honest. So the people who gets into violence a lot, they need Jesus. Cause like violence is actually a sin. That's called wrath, to be honest with you. Okay, to be honest with you, like we don't have to usually resort to violence. If it's like coming like any necessary like into self defense, then you might as well defend yourself. If somebody's like actually getting up all your face, like threaten you like in any type of manner, threaten to provoke you, or actually put their hands on you, you have to do something about it. You have to defend yourself. I'm not telling you to be a violent person. Like always, like be humble. Like stay calm, because like being all arrogant, like saying that, oh, what you say? What you say? Like you want to fight or something? Like that does not make you strong. That just proved that you're a bitch. Like just because acting all bipolar, like it doesn't really make you tough. But like the only tough person that keeps their anger inside and always humble is that person. Like when they talking to you in a calm voice, that's how you know that person can fight. But like it's self defense, man. Like we're living in war here. Right. Right. I mean, you go to church. I'm proud of you, man. I'm proud of you, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing because like we all had to like find some way like to satisfy ourselves, like to keep each other like from this type of violent behavior. So I think I agree with you right there. I mean, maybe we all need like God, like we all need like a Bible verse to read. To be honest, Genesis chapter 1, verse 1.
Okay, but that's true though. Like, you being true about that.
I go to the fellowship church with my cousin. My cousin's always there. I used to go to my other aunt's church in Wilmington. I still visit Newcastle, Wilmington. It's not like I'm still in Delaware though. It's not like I left the state. I really thought I was about to move out of the state when the first time my mom said we're moving.
That's what I'm saying though. Literally.
Just making my point here, to be honest.
You're exactly telling the truth about that because people be crazy nowadays because this generation is so fucked up. Like,
All we have to do is just focus on the good stuff and not the bad stuff. Just let go of the past and keep moving forward, and that's it. Keep it going. Like me and Makai and Jose, Makai and Jose were beefing, but they're cool now, and they squashed the beef.
Facts. It's really fucked up. Like it's really fucked up that they get to self into violence. And to be honest, I don't blame the kids at all. I just blame the parents, for letting like this type of bad things like happen to their child. But this is like the true fact. Like this is all the parents' fault because like these kids like did not ask to be in this world, to be honest with you. Like I think we should blame the parents more oftenly. Cause like this is why like you should have spanked your kids. This is why you should have do all of this and that. Like you should always like love your kids. Like you should always like like this because like some kids like myself like went through abuse and look how I turned out. I turned out to be a really really good kid. Like no matter like how much the abuse that I went through and stuff. Like yes I boxed like yet and yes I get into martial arts a lot, but I don't usually like release my anger out on people like just because I don't like them. Like I'm not gonna be sitting here and judging on them and stuff. Like we should all love each other, just like God loves us. That's right, and that's exactly why I'm glad that I'm friends with you. I mean, that's exactly why I'm glad that I'm so happy to have you as my childhood friend. Like to be honest with you, because like you seem to be a positive person. Like you was never negative to nobody. Even though like when you're going through your toughest time or when I'm going through my toughest time, like you never seem to judge nobody. Like you just like seem like understand like what they're going through in situations. And I respect you for that, man. So I want to say thank you for that.
that part is literally true though because you're speaking facts about that. These parents nowadays, they don't care what their child do because, like, how you don't care about what your kids are doing? Now, if I was a mom, I would care what my kids are doing because I don't pay like that. I really don't.
I appreciate it too, but have you heard from Matthias? I remember Haley. She was rude to me. I be seeing her every time we go to fourth period. I be seeing her following Diamond everywhere she goes. Back in sixth grade, it wasn't easy for me. I was acting immaturely. I wasn't ready for middle school.
Now, this generation, all they care about is getting fucked, sucking dick, eating coochie. That's all they fucking care about.
What did Mr. Land did to you to make you uncomfortable? I didn't like him either.
Yeah, true. Because if I was the dad, like, I'm not gonna actually discipline. I'm not gonna use toxic parenting on them because, like, to be honest with you, like that will make the child like more like violent often. Like when you're when you're whooping your kids and stuff, that's provoking them into violence. Like that's telling them that you don't care about them. Like when strict parents are saying that, oh, we're doing this to protect you, then why do kids like stay in their realms like 24/7 and they don't feel comfortable talking to their parents like 24/7 because they're whooping them, they're putting their hands on them. And if I was the father, like I wouldn't do that like if I have a wife like that wants to whoop my child, I'm gonna say no, 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 because this is not the answer. Because like they're gonna, because you have to think about it, because they're gonna be end up more violent in the future. That's why we must raise our children in the right way. To be honest with you, because you have to know, you have to know this. Like we have to show our children some love. Like we have to actually show them like that we actually care about them. So they could actually like come out like me like I'm not a violent person. Like I'm always seems chill and stuff. Like even though when I get angry about some things, like I keep them to myself. I keep them bottled up, like in my thoughts, and then I moved on to the positive things. I start thinking about the positive things. Like like we all shouldn't be negative here. Like that's the thing.
Because in ninth grade, he was shut out my fucking chest. For one, that made me uncomfortable because, like, if I'm talking to you, look at my eyes. Do not look at my chest. Please don't.
It's the young women's. It's the young women's. It's not the men. But I don't know why. I don't know why. Young boys like wants to be gays. Like I don't know why women's wants to try to be men, but you can't be a man if you're already a woman because God created you like for a purpose reason. God's the one who created Adam and Eve. He did not create Adam. No, God did not create Adam and Alex. He created Adam and Eve so they can have their enjoyment together. So they can they can all spread positive, like fill this earth up with like thousands of kids like who does good works, but no, like this world is living in sin. And who is that was looking at your chest? Because like I was in ninth grade and I think I was still at William Penn at the time.
That is fucking weird. Why the fuck would he look at your chest? That's so weird.
Mr. Land, he needs to be fired. That perverted, yo, he needs to be fired to be honest, cause like I don't know why. Like, I'm not gonna like try to be mean, but he's a grown man, like looking at young kids' chest. Like, don't he seems to be a little old? Like, he looks like he in his dirties. He looks like he in his dirties. If I'm not mistaken, he looks like he in his dirties. But why is he looking at a 15-year-old girl chest? Cause you was 15 in ninth grade, right? I'm pretty sure. Cause like I don't know why. I don't know why. Exactly why Mr. Lamb would do something like that.
And did you know? I didn't tell nobody this. I went to this Walnut YMCA. It was the kids were mad ghetto. My mom told me there's not gonna be nice kids. I didn't believe her. Cause I'd be like, yeah, right. Everyone's gonna be nice to me. And I was like, no. I was like, oh my gosh, she is right. Everyone was judging me before I got to know her. I didn't get no love. I was. Did you know somebody called me adopted because they because of my skin color? Cause I didn't know. I felt so white because I have white family members on my dad's side.
Not just that, like don't Mr. Land has wife and kids? Like why would he look at a 15-year-old girl's chest? This is disgusting. Cause like the last time I see him in 2023. And guess what? This dude is always up in my business. He was always calling up my name, like when I'm trying to do my ST math, and he's always trying to distract me, like saying that I wasn't doing anything. I was, like, I was doing so good. Like, I can't stand him. I knew I had to transfer, and I'm glad I'm kind of transfer, but at the same time, I feel bad for leaving Atalia, like my friend, like, cause Atalia's like my sister to me. Like, cause I knew Atalia. Like, even though we met in eighth grade, but I knew Atalia. Cause like Atalia, like, she treated me like I'm her brother. Like, that's why she followed me around in the hallways. Because she knew that I was the only one who she can talk to be honest.
Yeah. Did you know I fought a lot of people? I fought a lot of kids. I fought this one boy at the summer camp. I was fighting a lot of girls. I don't know why, because they were pissing me off. I had anger issues.
It was Mr. Lamb because when you left to go home, I asked for help. He literally sat on my fucking boobs, and that made me uncomfortable.
Wait a minute, Mark, that was you that was screaming like that in the safety room? That was you? That was you? Yo, that was you that was acting all crazy? I was in elementary school and that was you? I did not know. My man, I feel so bad the way how he grabbed you like that. Because Mr. T, like, I don't know, the gay one, this dude, like, in the lunchroom decided to provoke me in any type of manner, like, by talking trash to me. And I got really, really mad and I started yelling at him, cussing him. And then, like, guess what? He gonna grab me. I was like, yo, get off me. Get off me. And then he took me to the timeout room. I was about to slap him. I was about to slap him, but I realized if I slap a teacher, that I'm going to jail. Like they're gonna sue my parents. Like this system is messed up.
I never liked it, Mr. K. He was so, in summer school, he was just rude to me and Mr. Ecker. Did you know he put me in safety room? I don't know why. I think I was acting up or someone was pissing me off. I was screaming and crying and shit, and yeah.
Because every time I got in trouble by him, when you left, he would be like, I'm taking your phone, I'm taking your phone. Like, bitch, don't touch my fucking phone. You didn't pay for it. You never paid for it, so why are you trying to touch my phone for it? Because literally, I'll be watching my show, and then I'll be doing work at the same time. Because, like, be so fucking for real with me right now. And then, he be talking about he gonna write me up. Be for real. Be for real.
And I don't understand, like in 10th grade, like I don't know why I had this class again. Because like I really don't want to be in this class again. I was praying on transferring, to be honest. I was praying on transferring. And luckily that prayer was answered. I was transferred to Philadelphia school. I was like, huh. And then some of the classes of Philadelphia school were really easy.
Yeah, we miss you. I miss all y'all. I miss George Reed. I miss Miss Burris and Miss Kai. I still have Miss Kai's TikTok. Well, have you talked to Sanaya? And what did Mr. K do? Did he cry about it?
And let me tell you something. I came from a very, very hard place, like, a place from humiliation, like where there's always war and violence. I didn't turn out like, to be violent. Like I just turned out to be calm and kind of like the chill guy, you know.
It's a lot of mean people. It's a lot of hate in this world. There's too many bad kids.
Mr. K, I never met Mr. K, but I met Mr. Poor like when I was a little kid. Mr. Poor, he was one of my favorite gym teachers. Yo, I still miss him to this day. Like I haven't seen him since 2023. Like he was one of my favorite gym teacher. Telling you, he was my gym teacher since I was a little kid. And of course, he still remembered me because he remembered me by my face and he was glad to see me and he gave me a hug. He gave me a hug and a handshake because he was so excited to see me because he never knew that he would see like the student from elementary school like that was taught by him like see that I growed up like he saw like how I'm kind of big and strong. But here's my thing: why do parents like want to like try to like teach their child about hate and stuff, but they don't want to teach them about love? Like they don't want to teach them about the Bible, but that's what they need to start teaching here. They need to they need to start teaching about love, no violence, love, like real love.
He remembered me and Peyton 2 years ago. We were at the Blue Rocks game. He still remembers us. And I saw him at the Peach Festival. And he knows my cousin. If sometimes, if you don't like somebody that was being mean to, just try to be nice. Like, kill them with kindness. Wait. Oh, I remember Tyshawn. I remember him. He was, like, rude and annoying. I remember him. He was okay, but... I remember Miss Silver. I can't take it anymore. She was just too fucking rude. Wait, I think I know who you're talking about. She was okay. She wasn't that bad. She was nice to me.
I don't know who y'all talking about because I never heard of her. So, yeah.
I don't like Miss Linden. She was just being a Karen. I hated Miss Linden. I accidentally said her first name, but I didn't mean to. It was by mistake. How you gonna tell? Like, she be putting the desk. She tried to put the desk next to me in the door and put a divider. Like, she was trying to make me like I was like a friend zone. She didn't want me to be around anybody. Like, she treated me like shit.
The only elementary school I went was Castle Hills. So yeah.
I remember this guy named Stanley. I don't think you know. He was like a second grader, and I was a fourth grader at that time. He said I'm useless. Like, what the fuck did I do? I called Miss Edivane useless. I hated her.
Don't get me started on Miss Linden because Miss Linden was kind of a freak to me because like the way how she looked at me and kind of like obsessively like talked to me like she was like, "Hey Makai, hey Makai, good morning Makai." Like it sounded like that she's a fan of me. It sounded like that she was in love with me. I'm like, yo, like, cause as a kid I didn't understand. I didn't understand like why she acting like this. And don't get me started because like I was only like 5 years old when she was saying that to me. No, I think I was like, yeah, I was like six. I was like 6 years old when she was saying that to me. It was crazy. Like I think that she was trying to flirt with me or something because I was a good looking kid back then, and then I'm still am. Elementary school like was kind of like easy for me, but until when I kind of like hit middle school, like middle school was a little too hard, but also easy at the same time. Until when I hit high school, then that's when things like start take a turn. Like it was just the beginning.
Low key, nobody never liked me in elementary school. They never did. I don't know why, but I don't give a fuck.
Yeah. Y'all remember Tyler? I hated him. He was just rude to me. He has anger issues. He be throwing a tantrum.
Like that was the time like when I actually met Malik and Mark there and Amin. Like I met Atalia like when we was in eighth grade. We was in eighth grade like when I had met her because like she used to date Hayden and then until high school year like Hayden like kind of like had cheated on Atalia. I don't know what happened, but like Atalia like was a really nice lady. So yeah, yeah, that's why I treated Atalia like my sister a lot. Like like always talk to her and stuff. But don't get me wrong. Atalia did used to smack me on my head like when I was talking all crazy. I'm like, ouch, Atalia, you didn't have to smack me. And she's like, that's what you get. I'm like, oh wow, you crazy. But yeah.
These were good memories.
Hey yo, hey yo, and you not remember that I don't know like Tyler like or that other kid like was doing crackers at I don't know what's that girl name. Like she got anger problems. But yeah, like I almost fought. I was about to fight her because you know in the time that she literally threatened to fight one of us. I was like, okay, try me because like now you gonna try to accuse me. I'm gonna have to really beat your ass. And then we was about to fight. We was about to fight. I was like, you know what? I'm about done with this. And then I was walking out of the lunchroom, and then Miss Roche, her dumb ass decided to grab me and shit. And I was like, yo, let go of me. And me, I was just being a strong kid. I was like this. Like I was like pushing my legs to the front limit. I was pushing my legs to the front limits and just to leave. And she finally let go because she realized that I have a strong grip and a strong body. And then I'm walking out of the lunchroom, like two people picked me up. I'm like, yo, let go of me, let go of me. And I was taken to the office. I was like, oh come on, bro. Like this is getting annoying because like I'm trying to de-escalate the situation, but now they trying to make it worse. Like I really hate when middle school teachers does that.
Everyone kept saying it was because I liked his brother, but that was not true. I really didn't like his brother because him and Isis was gonna be a cute couple. You're like a brother to me, so yeah. But that part was true because I was always nice to everybody. Like I was really nice and sweet as fuck. So
And and you talk about Hunter, but you not remember that we was at gym, right? And we was outside like on a track field, and me and you was talking, right? Like usual, and then Isis came by, and you not remember the time that she said that you and Makai like looks like that y'all be a cute couple. I said, oh, but no though, because like it wasn't basically official, but that's what like I think that was in Isis' mind. Like even though like Isis is kind of like your sister too, to be honest.
yeah, I remember when she said that. But she's like a sister to me. So yeah.
Don't get me wrong, like Isis, like she really do know me though. She really do know me because like because like she knows that Malik is my best friend. Like he's like a brother to me, and like she would usually like show me like pictures of Malik and Malik. Isis has like a photo of you like in a nice suit like literally like in her gallery like she has that of you like she showed me that like she's like Makai like you remember Malik. I said yes, I remember my brother. Oh yeah, she has staring problems, but like she seems quiet. Like I did remember seeing her with Hunter. Like I heard that she used to date a Hunter, and then until like I don't know what happened between them, but she started crying. Like I seen her cry before, and it seemed like Hunter had broke her heart. Like I think Hunter had dumped her or something. I don't know. Like in ninth grade, like I was kind of mindful because like I was the developer characters about these girls, and these girls was on to Hunter. Like they was on to Hunter. I'm like, yo, Hunter is really getting all the females because Hunter is a player, but like that won't matter in the future. Like no matter how many females you get in school, because like I used to get a lot of females when I was in eighth grade, but look at me, I stopped getting females in high school. Cause you wanna know why? Because like, I don't want to deal with them. I don't want to deal with the emotional tactics about them, like the manipulation. I'm not trying to say all females are bad, but some are like some are like uncivilized to be honest.
We have a girl that me and Zoe don't like. She has staring problems. She was on a wheelchair, and then she's doing like these two things. I don't know what you call like when your leg is broke. She has staring problems. She's in a special ed class. Like if she don't like it, why are you in it? Like she skipped it and then she got in trouble. Trust me, you do not want to meet her. Oh, and last time I remember I asked her when it was dismissal, and it was dismissal. I was going to my bus, and it it was like they were in. She was in gym too, and then I asked her, why are you staring at my friend Makai? And then it's like, who's Makai? I don't know who that is. I was like, this bitch is crazy. She don't know who that is. Hunter, he was kind of in my homeroom.
Me and him is like kind of like friends to each other. Like like every time like we see each other, we was always dapping each other up. And Hunter like he actually respected me because like because I knew Hayden like since fourth grade, and like me and him used to make comic books together after we saw the Captain Underpants movie. And Hunter like he once told me that yo bro, you actually like got really really big arms. Like Hunter, like that time he wanted to wrestle with me. He wanted to wrestle with me because he wanted to see how strong I am. I said, I wasn't into wrestling. I wasn't into wrestling at the time because like I knew that Hunter would kind of like beat me in a wrestling match. Cause like cause I look at Hunter physique like I be seeing some real like improvement because I can tell when Hunter does his daily like push ups cause I heard that he does 1,000 push ups like every day, to be honest. And I think that's how he managed to attract ISIS. Like This man even literally took off his shirt like around ISIS. I'm like, and ISIS like she like embraced that. Like she likes that like about Hunter. Like when he's shirtless. Like she found it so hot.
She must have shaved them.
Personally, I wouldn't judge the girl with the ginger hair, like saying that where her eyebrows and stuff. Like she has like ginger eyebrows. Like you never see that like around with blonde hair people, around ginger people. Like cause it matches their skin color. Like that's why. And I'm about sick of all these females wearing makeup to make themselves look pretty. Like you don't need no makeup to make yourself look pretty. Like you need naturalness. You need natural beauty. Natural beauty makes you even 10 times beautiful than a makeup. Makeup makes you look like a clown.
And I want to keep it a buck with you, bro. Like personally, like when I was at Southern, bro, like them niggas was being dickheads for no reason, bro. Cause, bro, tell me why I get in trouble for something I didn't do. Like, bro, cause when I was at Southern, I was at recess, right? One of the kids fell off the slide, and I was next to them, and they said that I did it, and I didn't do shit, bro. That I got in trouble for it, bro. That nigga Mr. K was a faggot, bro.
Wait, I think I might remember him. That name sounds familiar.
Nah, cause this nigga starts grabbing my nuts, bro. Like, what the fuck kind of shit is that? And after I punch that nigga in the face, bro, after he starts getting mad, and after I go to the principal's office, as soon as I get home, my mom smacks the shit out of me. Go to my room, start crying and shit. And like 1 week later, I go back to school. I like I told that nigga to stop talking to me. Don't go nowhere near me and shit like that. But guess what? That nigga didn't listen, and he tried to take me to the safety room again. So I so you know what I did? I I kind of shit. I forgot what that thing called. Yeah, I hit him with something, and then after I got in trouble again for it, and after they tried to expel me.
Mr. T is not no man because like how is that possible? He literally gets pregnant like with a girl. Like there has to be some sort of reason that this man that decided to actually become a woman and actually get pregnant. How is it possible? Like I'm not surprised that a man can get pregnant by another man. How is that, bro? I don't want to speak about it. I did remember the time that that Mr. T like got me mad in the lunchroom, and I started screaming and stuff. I started yelling and stuff. And the thing is, this dude grabbed me by my shoulder, and you know what I did? I elbowed him and like in his ribs, and it kind of had hurt him. But he had took me to the timeout room. I was like, get off me!" Like I was so mad because I was about to punch Mr. T in his face when I was a little kid. I was about to punch him because he was getting me mad in any type of way, and like he drew me to the timeout room. And you know what I did? I started banging on the door. I started yelling all kinds of cuss words and stuff. Like when I was a little kid. And I was little. I was little. I was little. It's Southern Elementary. Cussing. Yes. I was cussing when I was little. Because I heard my mom cussing and her boyfriend too. They was both cussing at each other and and, and I had cussed them out. Cause he was blocking the door, and Mr. Wells was trying to calm me down. Like Mr. Wells, he's a legend. Like he will always like calm me down. Like he would try to get me snacks and stuff, and you know like we would talk often, like a lot of those things.
Bro, they did the same thing to me in Castle Hills, bro. Cause listen, like one of them was like making me mad, bro. And guess what they did, bro? They started dragging me to the room. They locked me in there. I tried kicking the door down, and bro, like they wouldn't let me out. Nah, I hated them ever since, bro. For a fact.
I kind of miss. I miss Miss Nolan. I haven't seen her in a while.
And to be honest with you, I didn't ask to be born in this world because like sometimes I would literally blame my parents for bringing me into this world because I didn't want to be here, but at the same time like I feel like I had to be here to be honest. I miss that teacher, Miss John. I miss Miss Annette, Miss Cook, Miss Washington. I miss Miss Bolton and Miss Rogers. And her daughter too. I missed them. I missed them so badly. They was nice to me.
Ain't that the reason you're happy to be alive?
Oh, you remember? Oh, 9 years ago, I met Miss Washington. Last time, I remember my hair because people were trying to go to recess or something like that. I had to stay after. I don't know. And did you know? I didn't like Miss Corey. I was forced to when I fought Brian because he made me upset. I had to stay after school, and then my mom had to pick me up until like 4:00, and that pisses me the fuck off. And then Miss Disley yelled at me. She didn't even care how I felt. She's a fucking bitch. And Miss Corey, she was just annoying me when I was in her office. I was getting bored as fuck. And did you know she showed me a picture of a hedgehog. I really thought she had a porcupine. Like, this bitch is crazy. She keeps a hedgehog for a pet. Like, who the fuck does that?
Yes, Malik. You always uplifted me, even when I'm at my lowest moment. That's why I consider you as my brother because you see through me. Like you never hated on me. Like you never judged me in any type of like manner. Like even though when I'm going through things in life, because everybody go through the same thing. Like and like we all have our different stories to tell. But Malik, I consider you my brother because you understand a lot of things. Like you had never left me by my side, like Jesus never did.
I'm not gonna lie, what you just said makes me want to cry.
Washington, yo, I love Miss Washington. She used to give me snacks. She used to give me a full grocery of food. And and around the time that Miss Disler and the other teacher like had came to our party in 8th grade, like when we was having it in Miss Washington room, and you not remember that Miss Disler like had told me that that Miss Washington was asking for me and stuff. Like she was wanting to know how I was doing. And she pulled out her phone and recorded about me, and I was like, "Hey, Miss Washington, I'm doing great. I want to know how you was doing." And guess what Miss Disler called me? She was like so adorable. Like Miss Disler, like I was in 8th grade, and Miss Disler like literally called me adorable. Like she literally thanked me like I was adorable or something. It's true. It is true. You had to have my back like in elementary school, like since since day one. You was like like one of my firstest friend that I ever met, like since 1st grade. Like we had never left each other. You had my back. Like this is true, brother. Like you was like a brother, and Mark too. Like that's why the people that I met, like I know they was true to me. I know they was never fake to me. I know y'all had my back like since the day one because God tells me that these people are positive and y'all wasn't no bad influence in my life. Y'all wasn't no negative people like to me. Y'all was like kind of like the same as me. Like we kind of represent each other, like where we all came from.
I didn't know Malik was Muslim at first. I thought he was non-Muslim.
Was Muslim his whole entire life. I'm pretty sure his mom and dad was Muslim. Like that explains a lot. And plus, Malik knows my dad because my dad is also Muslim too. So yeah, Malik and my dad actually get along really, really well. And my dad like actually knows Malik because like I told my dad about Malik. Like now like they're really close to each other. Even my own father like even follow Malik like on Instagram because like I knew Malik since 1st grade. I was sick of Brian at the same time because that nigga was just running his mouth. I remember in the lunchroom, I was minding my business and Brian over here talking shit and stuff. And guess what I said to him when I was in 8th grade? I was like, "Yo, Brian, you keep talking shit. I'm gonna slap the fuck out of him." And you wanna know what he did? He went silent. He went silent, and Diamond was like, "Damn."
Bro, I hate Brian, bro. He's been bullying me since 6th grade, bro. Like, tell me why. In 8th grade, bro, I was walking in a hallway and I was trying to go to the bathroom and shit, and Brian just straight up looked at me. He said, "What? Who are you looking at?" So I told him I was not looking at nothing, and he said, "I'm gonna smack the fuck out you." So I told him, I said, "Do it, do it then." And guess what? That nigga walked away like a little bitch.
I told you he was a bitch because when I said I was gonna slap the shit out of him, he stayed silent. Cause he realized I was serious. Like if he keep running his damn mouth.
Like, bro, Brian will run his mouth, but when I say something back, he's gonna go silent. And and when and Brian is also gonna try to fight me, bro. But when I fight back, he's gonna walk away like a little bitch he is, bro. Like, that's the definition of a bark, no bite. Like, he's all bark and no bite, bro. All talk, no action. That's a definition right there. And tell me why. I ran into Brian at Walgreens, bro. And guess what? That nigga see me, but he ain't say nothing because he knows what I'm on.
That was in George Reed at time. I never cared. I don't care. That's what he gets. Like, he acts like he's a pussy, but he's not. Thank God I didn't see him in public. If he did, if he said something to me, I'd be like, yeah, get the fuck out of my face, nigga. And how the fuck is he gonna... How the fuck he didn't get a chance to fight me? He didn't even get a chance to swing hands at me. Well, I did.
He's a fucking bitch. Like every time when he try to pick on people, but yet like when he starts threatening like to smack people and people when people say do it, then he wanna bitch away and walk away. Like he's a for real bitch. And then after he was talking shit to me in the lunchroom, I said, "Brian, shut the fuck up, or I'm gonna smack the fuck out you." And he was silent. He went silent. And you know Diamond, yeah, Diamond said, "Yo, Ryan, you gonna let him talk to you like that?" And Brian stayed silent. He stayed silent. Cause like my words were strong, like it was cut deep into his head because he was afraid to get smacked by me, and he do not want the smoke. You actually fought Brian? That was there a video though?
No, it happened 6th to 7th grade. 2020, 2021. No, because he was talking shit to me and I hit him. He didn't even get a chance to hit me. He didn't even get a chance. And I don't miss Aaron because he act like he gets bitches and he act like he gets a girlfriend. Like, no, you don't. He think he's perfect. He be showing off.
And I mean, like I want you to beat Brian's ass how you beat his ass in 8th grade. Like then wasn't Brian what was like I don't know, wasn't he was in 9th grade and he got cat back to middle school? Me personally, that couldn't be me. Personally, I never talked to Aaron at all.
Yeah, that's what it got. If he throws hands at me, imagine if I went back to William Penn if he saw me. He gonna say, get the fuck out of me. I'm gonna say, no, bitch, you ain't gonna do nothing. I'm staying, and that's final. I don't miss Aaron. He was annoying and fucking rude. He got me in trouble last time and shit. He be laughing at me when I get yelled at. Like, I hated him. Wait, were we at Miss Hollis's class when we were there? When you said that to him or no?
Aaron was a damn troublemaker at the time. Like I don't know, like I just never personally met him. I just never personally know him, but I can tell about him like he's a fucking troublemaker.
Do you remember Corrine? Like, we were 8th grade and she was a 7th grader. I did not like her.
He is.
You not remember the time that Miss Hollis has called me handsome when I had took off my face mask when we was eating pizza and stuff? You remember that? I mean,
I remember the time that when we was walking in the hallway, he cut in front of me in line. So that's when I got mad, and he pushed me. So I pushed him back, and he pushed me aggressively. So I crashed out and I punched him in his head.
Oh, did you know Laksan Kareem. Every time she be forcing me to go on a fucking lie. Like, bitch, I don't want to be live with you. I never claimed her as my friend. I was using her because she was just being annoying. And last time Leland was trying to tell, she asked him, hey, what's his name? And then Leland, and I told him, do not say my fucking name to her. And then Leland said, his name isn't me. I was like, bro, you bitch.
There is a bitch right there. Oh, yeah, and Malik, remember the time that you was in the hallway and you was making beats and you was like, and then you had stopped me right there because you was sitting in the hallway. I think you was in trouble, but like you had stopped me and you was like, bro, listen to this beat. And remember the time that I started freestyling like, at the point, and you was like, all right, bro, chill.
And remember Miss Paychex last time? She hated me and I hated her. She be kicking me out of her room for no fucking reason because we were joking around. Like, she said, I said it's illegal to wear a mask, and she said your face is illegal. Like, she roasted me. She clocked my tea.
Hey yo, hey yo, I mean, you in the time that Alan was acting like a nut, and then he was crashing out and stuff, and Mr. Fletcher had grabbed him and took him out in the hallway, like to put him in ISS. Nigga was acting like a little fucking child, and then Mr. Fletcher said that y'all better watch out because Alan was gonna spit on us. I said if he spit on me, he gonna get his shit cracked.
Not gonna lie, I liked it Aaron at first in 6th grade. He said hi to me, and he was trying to be nice to me.
I remember the time that Miss Hollis like kicked me out of her room because I said hands off to Ania. It was really fun.
And he spat on Mr. Fletcher's face.
Oh yeah, I remember that time. I said the same thing you talking about, and you said I can't fight. Like, yes, the fuck I can. How you gonna tell me that?
Bro, I think Mr. Fletcher slapped him in the shit at the time.
He's wild. And remember Diego? He was so slow as shit. He's slow. Yeah, I know Mr. Fletcher yells at me. He's still cool though. He don't yell at me that much.
And you in the time that I crashed out on Diego because like he kept being annoying. You in the time I was gonna fight him and shit, but you had stopped me. I mean, you in the time. I mean, in the lunchroom.
Nah, he didn't slap him, bro. He just grabbed him. Like, literally just grabbed him by... I don't know how he grabbed him, but he just grabbed him and dragged the shit, bro.
Oh yeah, I did stop him. I don't know why I stopped you. I was like being a softie at that point. I don't know. But I still don't like him. And remember last time I'd be saying, Ania, hands off, and she'd be growling like, it was so funny.
Hey, Mr. Fletcher is strong as shit. I'm not gonna lie. That nigga has grip. He has like unparalleled strength, and he big shit. Like that nigga like look like a fucking bodybuilder. Like I could tell that nigga's been going to the gym like all the time. Like he is strong as shit.
Like, bro, if Oliver spit on me, bro, I promise you, that nigga getting his tooth knocked out, bro. That nigga gonna have a bloody ass nose, bro. If that nigga spit on me, I'ma punch his shit.
I'm not gonna only just punch him. I'm gonna slam him on the floor if he does that.
Yeah, I remember Ania. People keep trying to say, Ania, you talking about, I don't like, they were trying to get me to date Ania, talking about we should go together. Like, hell no, I would never date her. She's ugly. Last time, I remember Miss House called me Ania, and then Ania called my name. Like, she switched our names. Like, that was annoying. I did not like that.
Oh yeah, remember Sebi?
Oh yeah, I mean, like you remember those girls that you saw that I was pulling like that was always coming up to me and talking to me. You remember those girls? I mean, they was emo too. Sebi, who is Sebi?
And then sometimes my
Last time, remember we were outside and Ania, she almost had her ass in the ground, and she was crossing her fingers. She was like, I'm meditating. It was so funny. I thought she was sticking the middle finger and bouncing her butt. I told Miss Lenore that.
The one from George Reed. The Indian boy.
Oh, him.
Oh, you're talking about Malia, Cassidy, and I don't know else. Not gonna lie. you know this girl named Kaya? Like, she was sassy to me. They were rude to me for no reason. At George Reed, I don't know what I did to them. They were beefing with me. I don't know what was their problem. Oh, did you know? She threw a paper towel at me last time I hit, and yeah. What Indian boy? I don't remember an Indian boy.
And remember Mrs. Folletti? Yo, she was good looking and she was thick too. Like, despite like she looked like a dwarf, like she looked like a whole elf. Yo, she looked fine, bro. Your eighth grade teacher looked so fine.
I remember Miss Folletti. She was so nice. I didn't have no beef with her.
Are you talking about Cassidy, that white girl that Ryan said to her that and you suck dick and she said that I do. I was like, what the fuck? She's a freak. I personally never met her, but I did kind of talk to her before. Like she knew I was Malik's friend, Malik's childhood friend.
I remember this girl named Delilah. I haven't seen that girl in a while. I remember her. I remember all the people. I don't forget. I ain't stupid.
Yo, Amir is fucking weird to be honest.
And I remember some random person talking about I bitten them. Like, I did not bite nobody. At Southern, I remember that. And yeah.